What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We are, well, we're prepping for our big trip. I'm now heading to Shuan's. I'm actually now pulling in his driveway, and we're going to do loads of little jobs that need to be done. So come with us and we'll take you through them as we go. One of them being the 12-volt system. We've got loads of various little bits to put on the Land Rover. I hope you guys can hear me, because you know what Land Rovers are like. They're noisy. So anyway, let's pull in and let's say hello to Shuan, and hopefully he's got a cup of tea on the go. Okay, right. So we've had an idea for the 12-volt system we're doing first. Okay, right. So we're going to mount the auxiliary battery here. I've got an inverter which is there, and that I think is going to be mounted to there. So like here, because this is all covered up with that wooden unit I made. We are going to put some cupboards in it, but I didn't want to put the cupboards in it until we put this in, because then I'd know where to put the cupboards. There's no point putting a door in this if it's going to open up straight into the battery, because obviously what's the point? Well, there is a point, obviously, then you get to the battery, but the point is then I can't put nothing in it because the battery's in the way. So, you know, there was that I needed to consider. So that's now sorted, so that's what we're going to do there. Shuan's getting some gear for that, and yeah, so we'll do that first, and then I think we're going to move on to the Overdrive, which is going to be interesting because that's new to me and probably new to quite a few people, which is cool. Right then. So that's the hot wire. Yeah. It's alright once you got a hold of it. Not for me. Right, let's get on with that, then we get on with this. Right, we've got some work to do. We'll worry about the tent box later. Okay, so I'm tasked with trying to find a way of feeding this wire from the battery box underneath and then back up. There you go. Yeah? We might be there. Yay! 14.42! There you go. That's what we want. Full of power.
So that's charging off the engine battery through the Blue Sea Marine split charge system. And it only comes on when that voltage comes up. When we turn it off, you'll find that that'll disconnect probably sometimes after about 5 seconds, sometimes could be 20 seconds, could be a minute.
Okay, and then it should cut off.
It will disconnect.
Yeah.
Alright? So this is now charging that one from the engine, and it's completely standalone when you turn that key off.
Lovely job. So if I took that off, I wouldn't have to do anything that end, it would still work perfectly fine that end. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to isolate these.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Alright, there's a fuse in the line, charge fuse for the main lead.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've finished that bit, we'll strap this down, get the front on in, get the inverter in place, double socket, some 12-volt sockets for little one, and a camping light in the back here so you can see what you're going on. You got that one?
I have that one, but yeah. That one's, I think that one's another.
What is that?
That's another flicky one.
Will you lot stop buying shit? So yeah, good charge rate.
Brilliant. Happy with that.
But you might have to take that off and charge it up on a trickle charge. Yeah,
if I'm not using it, obviously.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. See, whenever you use the car, this will always be charged. But once the battery gets below about 11.6 volts, it's very difficult to get it back up.
Okay, and then obviously you put it on a trickle charge, that might just bring it up above.
It'll bring it up above, and as long as you maintain it at about 1230, 1236, that's a fully charged battery anyway. Alright. You'll find that when we shut this down, for argument's sake, when we start putting load on it. Yeah. So if we did an experiment test now, just temporarily did that.
We have power. And a phone.
You have power here.
We have power.
Alright. 1438.
Yep. Your man's clever. Extremely clever.
So you would never use, well you could. This is quite a power hungry bit of kit, so don't be surprised if it just knocks out 600 watts. Yeah, that's 250 watts, so it should be alright, but it'll knock it out, I'm sure. Watch that voltage.
Yep.
Yeah. So it went down, the engine looked at it, and then brought it back up.
That's pretty good.
Now, if we do that with the engine run off,
yeah,
and because we know this battery is only that much charged,
yeah.
So at the moment, the two batteries are joined together still, until the voltage stabilises.
Okay.
But that's nothing for you to worry about. All right. So we'll just let that voltage stabilise. Sometimes on a, when I'm doing things, the quickest way to get it to realise the engine has gone off is to turn your headlights on to drain that battery down. Yeah. But it ain't going to make any difference to you at all.
No. I say it should sort itself out.
You'll hear it go click when it goes off. We've also installed another wire in there, so you can, if you ever get a flat battery in there, you can just flick the switch. It's not a momentary switch, but it's a 30-second switch. So you flick it, come round, start your engine.
Oh, okay.
It just joins the whole lot together to start the engine.
Gives you double the power,
Yeah, for 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds, okay. That's really good.
With 30 seconds, you say it's not long.
Yeah.
I mean, time you walk around there, you probably
I
walk
bet
around
you.
this truck twice.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Fine. All good. Yep, that seems to work fine.
Yep.
Lovely job.
Plug and plug.
That's good.
Leave that connected for a little while.
Yep.
And we'll get on with the next bit, shall we?
Okay. Got screwed up. Well, that's a little bit bigger. The size difference in that. Well, there we go. That's that put on. There we go. That is all installed. We've got plugs, 12 volt. We are good to go. I'm gonna do a little hatch here that we can open up and get to this lot, so it's all accessible. Once again, can't thank Shuan enough for doing that. That's absolute fucking legend.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
Right, now we're on the Rover Drive. Are you ready for this?
No. Yeah, that'll be alright.
He's had it from his wife to say, don't ruin Dennis.
Yeah. Do not break my car. She said.
She said. It's fun. And this one fits underneath the gazebo, so
it's all good, really.
Right, so the box got to come out. We can do it all from in here apparently.
Yeah. I did the last one in here. Just pop that back up there. Right.
So whereabouts does this thing fit?
Right there.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, right there, mate. We take this off, clean up the mating faces.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense now. And then we need to take some of this out here.
Yeah.
Because that's where the bracket goes.
Okay.
So this can come off. Probably you.
So we're trying to get the tunnel out at the moment because we need to get there to put a bracket in. But I know from doing my Defender that tunnel is a pain. Just bring the whole lot. What exactly is a Rover drive?
Roma.
Oh, Roma drive.
Yeah, it's a Canadian product which changes the gear ratio off the PTO shaft here. And it moves in and out with a lever which is controlled here. Very straightforward. Very, very well engineered product. Had one in the other one for a long time now. Thought we'd chuck one in here. I have to say that when you use it, it is very, very impressive bit of kit.
Night and day.
Yeah,
yeah.
It just transforms it.
And for how, I mean,
a lot.
How easy it is to kind of install, I think, you know, kinda. It's
well,
good.
The last one went in a 200 TDI and is still in there.
Yeah.
And runs beautifully. I think it's clocked about maybe 20,000 on it, 25,000 on it.
Wow.
And this one's going in a TD5, but you have to be aware on the TD5 you need to put change the sump, the transfer case sump.
Okay.
If you're doing a lot of towing or anything over 70 mile an hour for prolonged periods, but we wouldn't tow in overdrive at all. We'd have no reason to.
Yep.
And we wouldn't be travelling over 70 mile an hour because I am Miss Daisy.
Yep.
And ultimately, it's a box at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Can't throw it down the road any faster than it'll go.
It'll go, yeah.
This is purely just to cut down on the noise in the cabin and to give value to the vehicle and also a bit more fuel economy.
Yeah, brilliant.
But it does work. You have to knock it off with a chisel. Right, we're putting these on here because we don't want to end up.
You don't want to lose the lid.
Firing it across the
driveway.
Look
at that. Well, I didn't think it was going to come off there.
You thought it was going to come here?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah. Right, we want this. So what we're going to have to do is let the handbrake off.
Okay, what now?
Yeah. And rock the wheels. Yep, whoa. Spot on, mate. Right.
Wow.
There's our gear. Okay, in the workshop.
Go.
So we want that bearing.
Okay.
So that bearing is already married to the race at the inside there. This is the race.
Yep.
So what we need to do is take this bearing off here, put onto there.
Yep.
Using a new
seal. Oh, new washer.
Crush
Yeah.
washer.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then what it'll do is it'll go in and crush. So this will take its replacement.
Yep.
But first of all, we're going to take a short break.
Cup of tea. We'll come back to you after the break. Right. So, while we're having 5 minutes from the Roma drive, I think it was called, I am just swapping out my water temperature sensor, which is here. Got a nice new one, a new sensor. So we'll just flip that round and then we'll get back onto the old 90 and get that finished up. Welcome back to Family Fortune. No. Right, what's going on then?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
26.
26,
That looks 30 something.
33. From point to point,
33.
33. Right then. So that's perfect. So that's all right. That can all go in.
Hooray, okay.
Conical washer is ready. That's a new one. Old one is still on here. Every time you replace your or take your Overdrive out of one vehicle and put in another, you must replace this washer. It's fairly well, it's not fairly cheap because there's only one left in the country, I think. So it was about 30 quid. Where normally they're about 6. However, you've got to have it. You've got to have it. We'll leave the old one on there for now until we get that far. New gasket. Doesn't look new, but it's been trial fitted. Oil galleries are punched into the gasket, and one of these holes is offset.
Of course it is, because it's a Land Rover.
Yeah, the gaskets don't fit very well. So there's that one there, which is a bolt hole, and that's an oil gallery.
Yeah.
So that's what feeds the Overdrive.
Right.
It's got its own bath, but a certain amount of oil ends up there, like it would do there.
Yeah.
Right. So I've tried on the bear and press, bear and puller, and you can't get that off. So they say to use a chisel to get it off.
There you go. Okay, go.
We're home now.
Yeah.
You hear it?
Yeah, change this nut. Look at that.
Yeah.
You done that before, Sean?
Yeah. This one.
That is beautiful.
Perfect.
And,
Next stop on our journey is the gasket. Now, the Land Rover supply gasket here comes with a offset hole, and it should be right inside out normally, and the oil gallery hole is here.
Yeah. Just like that.
See
Okay,
that?
so that's the squat. That's the washer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if you take that out,
Yeah.
take out the conical gear,
Yeah, that should sit flush.
and then put in the one that was in here when it was in the other end,
Yeah.
Land Rover, which was already preloaded.
That should sit nice. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah.
So that one's gone. We never use that again. And that's
Pulls that flat then.
us.
Is that pulling it down on a big old bolt or something?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so concaved like that. Pretty certain that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Goes in like that.
Sits there. Yeah.
I will double check it. It is That's what it is. We mustn't lose that crush washer.
Okay.
We lose that in that transfer case.
We're done.
We're fucking done.
Not much.
We can come out again and
Just eke it back a smidge, you know, like a... Oh, hang on. Right, there you go. Got it. Yeah.
well done. Well done. Hold on. Bloody hell, Donald. This isn't the kind of response that we expected.
What? Why?
Well, we were on the we are in a bollocking state.
Why?
Have you seen your car? Right, let go,
I think after watching Riley take his off, this is nothing.
Right, I'll need the electric ratchet. Have you got hold of that, Josh?
Yeah,
Where's
I've got
that? Here.
Right. You can let go.
to get it in there. Overdrive installed.
Done.
Right, filling her up with oil.
This is add 3/4 of a litre to the Overdrive. That's what we're doing.
You're in neutral, aren't you? In the, yeah.
Yeah, that's just transfer case wide. We're in 5th gear.
That's a good noise, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Yeah. The other one was the same. Flat.
And it wears in, I suppose.
Yeah, 10,000 miles. This one's had all new bearings in and stuff, so. See, it's 2nd gear, look. It's under note. Overdrive is in, overdrive's out. No. Overdrive is in. Now,
Yeah.
you're under, there's no load.
So it's barely pulling.
Still overdrive. Overdrive. Overdrive out.
Happy?
Wow.
Well, there we go, guys. Another massive triumphant effort from Shuan We've got loads done today, although his wife's Land Rover is still pretty unbuilt, but he's going to tinker that tomorrow.
Thank you. Works done.
Yeah. Thank you so much, mate.
No worries, chap.
Absolutely appreciate it as always. We've found a couple of things on my Defender that need addressing before we go away. I.e. wheel bearings at the front and half shafts are cooked, but we've done the rear, so that's nice and tidy. So yeah, been an epic day. Like I say, half shaft and flanges on the rear, water temperature sensor, 12-volt system we did it this morning. That was a mega effort. And then we put the Overdrive in his wife's Land Rover, which is something completely different. And I look forward to seeing that on the road and working well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. And we will catch you, where is he? We will catch you in the next one. Say bye. Bye.